Hi guys, I hope that you are all safe and well. I'm just coming on to do the Facebook card reveals for you all. So, we're using the Music Oracles deck this week. So it's a little bit of a quirky, little bit of a random one, but I thought it's nice to just use something a little bit different now and again. So as we're going into card one, we're going into the energy of Frank Sinatra. And it just says here at the bottom, everyone looks up to the guy behind the guy. Fly yourself to the moon of your choice. You only get one shot at life, so aim high. Now, to me, Frank Sinatra is very smooth. It's that whole feeling of everything sort of being very pristine, precise, and it's literally being the best in your craft, the best of what you kind of can do. So when he's talking about Fly Me to the Moon, I really do feel this is about harnessing your dreams, living your best life, doing it to the best of your capabilities, and, you know, not worrying about any sort of outside influences or any outside competition, just being better than you kind of were yesterday, better than the day before. It's all about self-investment. And I think because with the energy and the music of Frank Sinatra, he was very at one with himself. I feel like that's the message here, really. The more at one you can be with yourself, the more your natural kind of confidence, the more your natural allure will kind of be seen and celebrated by the external world. So it's not needing to worry about what anybody else is doing. It's staying in your power. Frank Sinatra really kind of worked at developing his skills and his kind of craft, but he did it in a way where he wasn't pompous, he wasn't egotistic, he was smooth, you know. So if you've been drawn to this card, that's the energy to be harnessed at the moment. And if you felt comfortable or you wanted to, it might be worth exploring the music of his and seeing how it makes you feel if you've been guided to card one. So very, very interesting. So I hope that makes sense. Going to leave it with you. Now, as we're going into card two, we're going into the energy of Johnny Cash. Really, really interesting. And it just sort of says here, making the right enemies is as important as making the right friends. Heaven or hell, it's up to you. Darkness is your friend. Now, what I feel very much with Johnny Cash's music, a lot of the sort of songs represent or they talk about pain, loss, sorrow. If you listen to any of the Johnny Cash songs, the messages are quite heart-wrenching, they're quite deep. When you really strip back the meanings and the lyrics. So it could be for some of you, if you've been drawn to this card, that you're having maybe a little bit of that like dark night of the soul. Perhaps you're really going quite deep with aspects of your shadow work at the moment, and you're maybe starting to sort of form a bond with that, or maybe you're starting to go deeper with some of your healing or your internal energy lines, certain things that maybe you've suppressed or, you know, just that are being brought to the surface at the moment. It's what I find really interesting with this card and with the energy of this, because he almost really celebrates the darker aspect of our emotions, of our thoughts and feelings, and he sort of brings real construction into those sort of lyrics of what he does. I almost feel it's remembering that not everything that is dark is bad, the same way that not everything that is light is good. There's a real appreciation here of the two energies. You need equals to live this world. So, you know, you can't have everything being light and fluffy. It's fake, it doesn't work. The same way you can't have everything dark and, you know, evil. There has to be a blend of both, the yin and the yang. So some of you maybe are looking at that and focusing on aspects of that in your life at the moment as well, where you sit, where you find the balance between extreme points. So interesting. So again, if you feel guided to sort of check out some of the music there of Johnny Cash, it might be worth doing just to see how it makes you feel, to see what energies maybe connect for you. And the final card, if you've been drawn to card three, we're going into the energy of Bob Marley. And it just sort of says here at the bottom, a small axe can fell the tallest tree. The fruits of Babylon are rotten to the core. Everything that is holy is among us here on earth. Now, obviously, Bob Marley, he was all about peace. He was very, very deep lyricalist. And, you know, the songs had so much power, so much meaning. So I really feel if you've been drawn to this card, you're really soul searching, you're really sort of living by example at the moment, or trying to, and you're really starting to sort of be guided by the heart center. It says here at the top, one love. And I think that is so important with this energy and with this card. It's about being respectful of each other. It's about respecting each other's ways, each other's belief systems, not needing to be better or, you know, kind of one over the other. It's about embracing everything that life is about. So sometimes with this card, I feel like what might be happening for some of you that are drawn to it is you might be really sort of decluttering. You might be really stripping back aspects of your life, things that once were important, things that once mattered. Maybe you're clearing, you're cleansing, you're letting those things go, decluttering. So that could be physical objects or physical things maybe you're getting rid of, but it could also be energetically around you. But one love is remembering that we come into the world naked, we come into the world with nothing, and we will eventually leave the world with nothing. So it's the memories, it's the things that we do, it's how we're led by the heart in the in-between stages. That's what matters, that's what's important. And I feel Bob's music really conveys, really celebrates that, you know. So interesting. So peace is really, really the theme here. Peace is really being encouraged. So you natural healers that might have been drawn to this card, this is the time to step up and really harness that healing energy, that healing ability for yourself, but for the immediate world around you as well. And really believe that, not just saying it or doing it because it looks or it feels good to do, doing it because you feel a connection with it, you know, keeping it real. Bob was all about keeping things really real. And it's interesting because these are all very different characters, but in their own way, they all stood for authentic living, authentic energy. So as a collective theme, that comes in for you guys as well. So if you don't feel at the moment like you're staying in your power, question, look at what is stopping you, what is restricting you, and work through it, move past it. Because even though these are all different genres and maybe time periods, you know, all of these gentlemen stood in their power and they didn't apologize for how they were perceived, how they were kind of judged. So I find that quite interesting as a collective as well. So interesting, it's all male as well this week. So it's being encouraged to tap into the masculine side of your energies, because within all of us, whether we're male or whether we're feminine, we hold and have both masculine and feminine energy lines. So the fact we've got the three guys coming out, there's an important message there about tapping into the masculinity. So boundaries, natural leadership, you know, being fronted, that is coming in quite strong as well. So going to leave it with you. I hope it resonates. Stay safe, stay well, have a fantastic week ahead and weekend, I should say. That's come out together. Oh, getting tongue-tied. Just want to say tomorrow night, guys, I am in, where am I? I am in Melksham doing a charity evening of mediumship with the fantastic and fabulous Joni Goodard. Really excited, really hoping I can keep up with her, because for anybody that has seen Joni, she is amazing, but she goes 10 to the dozen. She's very fast. So I am excited, but I am very nervous as well. It's the first time I'll be working with Joni, so it's going to be lovely to collaborate for this charity event. But yeah, looking forward to it. Just a reminder as well, on Saturday I'm doing another seance, and there are 5 spaces still available at the moment. A lot of the seances are getting booked up now, but if any of you want to come in a big group, then this Saturday is the one to be booking on, because I think it's the last one that I've got 5 spaces for, actually. So just going to leave that with you as well. Drop me a message if you want to book onto that. It'd be great to see some of you. It'll be 7:30 until around 10 o'clock. And yeah, really, really exciting stuff. But have an awesome week and weekend, whatever you're getting up to. And I'll connect and see some of you lovelies very soon. Love and blessings. Bye for now.